Hi everybody, this is Dr. Serge. I hope you're having a good Thursday. Today I wanted to cover a few myths or misconceptions when it comes to acid reflux. This is a condition that we help a lot of people with in the office, and it's really common. Actually, reflux medication is one of the medications the most sold in the States. So most people in their lifetime would suffer from acid reflux. So acid reflux is really this acid from the stomach coming up, and you feel it burning in your esophagus, in your chest. So sometimes it can go up to the mouth, and it can actually affect your teeth. So it's a condition that is really serious that we need to help with, to get rid of. So I know it's a bit counterintuitive, but acid reflux is not enough acid in your stomach. So the stomach is the organ in the body that is the most acidic. Okay, the pH of the stomach should be like around 1.5 for people who know about pH. So it's highly acidic. So it's acidic in order for the enzymes that your body makes, for the enzyme to be activated and process the food that you eat. So if the enzymes are not breaking down the food because of a lack of acid, what happens over time is the foods rot. The food putrefy in the stomach, leading to reflux. That's why we say that acid reflux is a lack of acid, because when you don't have enough acid, the enzymes are not working and the food putrefy, rotten in the stomach, leading to that acid burning that come up, this gas, burping, indigestion, belching. So in order to fix reflux, you need to increase your stomach acid. Okay, and there's a few things you need to do to help with that. The main food that will affect the reflux or the acidity in your stomach is sugar, wheat. Those starches are known to increase the pH in the stomach, which slow down digestion and increases the risk of having a reflux. I don't know if you've ever had this experience that you had a big bowl of pasta or something heavy that contains sugar or wheat, and you started to have reflux a little while after. It's because the food is not being processed by the stomach. So increasing the acidity, so you can take some betaine HCl. So this is a supplement you can take. This is actually acid in the pill that you can take. So they help your stomach. Some people will take digestive enzymes. This is good to take, but again, if your pH is not low enough, the digestive enzymes won't really work. Actually, it can aggravate the reflux if you take enzymes with not enough acid. And this is something that I have seen a lot actually. So it's really important that we make sure that the acidity in your stomach is good. So the goal is to eliminate those foods, and that helps. And then you can take natural remedies. Like one of the most common one that I use with my patient is apple cider vinegar. I know it's an acid and it's a vinegar, and people would believe that if you take it, you're going to worsen the acidity, but that's not quite the case actually. Vinegar helps a lot digestion, so a lot of people start feeling better. There's dozens of benefits to apple cider vinegar, and one of the main benefits of this vinegar is it rebalances your pH in the stomach. As a matter of fact, I had this chronic patient with chronic reflux for years and years and years and years. She had reflux and she tried different medications, and nothing would help her but apple cider vinegar. So that was my recommendation for her, say to take a teaspoon with 6-8 ounces of water before each meal. And when she started doing that, a week later the reflux was gone. She was really excited because she's been to the best specialist, the best GI doctor, and she tried everything and nothing helped except taking vinegar before each meal. So I'm really a big fan of apple cider vinegar. So it's good for the whole GI, the whole digestion. So it's something you need to take every day. I strongly recommend it. So I would recommend a tablespoon every morning in 8 ounces of water. First thing when you get up, take it down, and it's going to help your GI for the rest of the day. Another remedy that I'll use a lot of people is this. I'm sure you've seen this most likely. It's the aloe vera plant. Actually, this is a leaf that you can get at any grocery store if you don't have a plant at home. So what you do with this leaf is you actually scoop out the gel. I recommend a tablespoon of that gel every day. Okay, you can do it every meal if you have bad reflux. So this gel from this aloe vera plant is really powerful to heal the whole esophagus GI when you have acid. It's really calming. I really like this. It's cheap, easy. You get it at the store and you do it every day, and over time it helps reduce this inflammation. It helps eliminating those pathogens and yeast and parasites in the GI that could be a part of the reflux, and it helps healing the whole body. So it's really, really powerful to take every day. So these are the two remedies that I recommend to take and try, and it typically helps. If it doesn't help, there's maybe other underlying reasons for this. Sometimes there's deficiencies and the body is not able to make the acid that your body needs to digest food. So we need to look into the pancreas health, liver health, gallbladder health, stomach health. So we need to look at different organs. I strongly recommend for you to do natural because PPIs or reflux medications have major side effects. As a side note, most people, even medical doctors, actually do not know that those reflux medications should not be taken more than 14 days. You shouldn't be on them for more than 2 weeks. And I have met so many people over the years that have been on medication for years and years, and something 20, 30 years. So the side effects of those medications can be pretty severe, because what they do, they are designed to reduce the acidity of the stomach. And we just saw that reflux is not a cause of too much acid of the stomach. It's a cause of not enough acid. So what these medications are designed to do is to reduce the acid in your stomach. And we saw that if you reduce the acid in your stomach, you have more reflux over time. You disrupt the processing of the food by the stomach. You disrupt the digestion, the absorption of nutrients. And one of the main side effects of these medications is malabsorption. So over time, it leads to deficiencies in the body. And I have seen that all the time, because you don't absorb and digest food. The food passes through and you develop deficiencies. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, magnesium, potassium, minerals in general. So the key is really to figure out why you have reflux, wean yourself off the medication, so we can optimize the digestion of the acid in your stomach, so you can actually regain your health by having optimal digestion and absorption of the food. Okay, so those medications actually over time can lead to several other issues. I've had people with hypothyroidism, thyroid issues, adrenal issues caused by those PPIs. I had people with osteoporosis. This is one of the main side effects of those medications, is bone issues, because you don't absorb calcium, magnesium, potassium, what your bone needs to be strong. You may eat food that has calcium or potassium or cheese, milk, all those dairy products, but if your digestion is not working at 100%, over time you would have bone problems. Okay, so I had people with liver failure. I had people with yeast overgrowth in the gut. Again, the stomach is the first mechanism of defense against pathogens, against yeast, bacteria, parasite that we eat from food. So if the acid is not good enough, those pathogens survive in the stomach and it travels down to the gut, and they live in the gut, they multiply, they cause overgrowth of yeast, and that's why most people have bloating and gas and constipation. It's because the stomach acid is not optimal. Okay, so when the acid is good enough, those pathogens get into the stomach and they die. Okay, you shouldn't have yeast problem, bacterial overgrowth, or parasites, and so on and so on. Okay, so these are the main things that you need to watch for. One last note I wanted to talk about is people will take over-the-counter Tums, for example. Tums, it's really common. A lot of people will ingest, take some Tums when they have reflux because it does calm the body. But what people don't know is Tums of those over-the-counter medication have a high amount of aluminum. Okay, aluminum is a heavy metal that is toxic to the stomach, and over time actually it disrupts the pH of the stomach, which brings us to the main point is when the pH is disrupted, you have reflux. So Tums may be a quick fix, right? It does help with the reflux, but what happens most of the time is with these people is they depend on Tums. They have to take Tums every night, otherwise they have reflux when they go to bed, for example. So it's a quick fix. It's not the solution. So the solution is really to look at your diet, okay? Cut out the junk food, the sugar, the wheat, pasteurized milk, okay? Some people could be acidic food like tomatoes, for example. So we will have to figure out what foods aggravate the reflux while you fix the reflux with a good diet and using some herbs like we talk about the aloe vera, for example, apple cider vinegar. You can use ginger tea or chamomile tea. So these are good options to help with reflux. I hope that helped. If you have any questions when it comes to acid reflux or GI health, let me know. You can write a comment below. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you.